Well, here we are, end of day, what is it, 19 or 20? I don't know, it's Monday or something. I think it's 19th day. And I'm in a camp called Camp Knawbone, funny name, with the hosts of Kathy and Randy. I rolled in, it rained on me last night, obviously, and everything's a little damp. No big deal. I got a good early start, but I had lots of crosswind today, so not the greatest miles, about 55, 60 miles today. I'm now about 50 miles, maybe a little shorter, outside of the entrance to the Katy Trail, so I'm almost there. So I'm set up camp here at the Knawbone campsite. I actually pulled up at around 5 o'clock. There was no phone number listed, or I would have called them. I get here, they came out and met me, and we jumped on the golf cart so they could show me where the showers were. And I said, yeah, I'm good to go as long as you guys take credit or debit. And they stopped the golf cart. I said, no, we don't take credit or debit. I was like, well, no biggie. I'll just go stealth camp somewhere else, and there's not much I can do about it. And they thought for a second of another place that I could go. And Randy was like, yeah, you know what, just stay here. And I'm like, really? Thank you. And he doesn't have any idea how much that means to me, because I haven't gotten anything for free on this trip. Nothing. Not a single dollar. Not a single penny. Nobody's contributed anything to this trip. So that meant a lot to me, to be honest. And I don't believe in gods and fairies or anything like that, or karma. I profess to believe in karma, but I really don't, because I don't believe in that stuff. But sometimes in my life, and it's quite apparent that this is how I feel, and most people who know me would agree with what I'm about to say, that it's just hard not to believe when things like this happen, because I had really spent a greater part of the last few days, especially after losing that weed, and getting upset at myself and trying to I don't know, not worry about it, because things happen, and the trip is what's important. Whether you lose something, or have a good time, or meet people, or get in a fight, or get bit by a dog, whatever, it's just part of the trip. And the important thing is to have a good, open, loving heart to do what I wanted to do on this trip, was to see America, and try to bring good vibes to other people, and see where I can be of use in the world. And where the heck was I? So I've been practicing my good vibes and good thoughts lately, and waving at people, and not really getting upset at anything. And I wasn't upset about that when they said, no, we don't take credit. I was like, okay, no big deal. I'll just move on. And that happened. So that's good karma. That's something I don't believe in, but something I do believe in. Look, I do believe what goes around comes around. I have my theories on that, and my personal philosophies about that. So anyway, I'm just showing you the camp here. I don't need to point the camera at myself, because I can't really see it. I'm going to flip the camera around. Maybe I'll do that later. But this is the campsite. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's on top of a little hill in a little prairie. They do have a shower and everything. I'm going to go shower for the first time in 5 days. And they have a giant fire pit and tons of firewood here. You can see the other firewood behind the tent here. I'm going to try not to put any more holes in my tent, because I'm starting to form a couple here and there. I guess I have developed a southern accent while I'm here, just because that's what happens when you're in the South. The north of the South, because that's what it feels like. So I got a giant fire pit, tons of firewood. I'm going to have a nice fire. I'll be a little lonely here tonight, but I got a seat, and I've got plenty of food. I'm going to cook some dinner, and I got plenty of Jim Beam, and I got a shower to look forward to. And I did buy some super glue today, so I can hopefully find that hole finally. It's been almost 3 weeks now sleeping on the ground. It's only been like 16, 17, 18 days on the ground. It happened on the third day the hole developed. So I know where it's at pretty much. So I'm going to hopefully fix that tonight and get that problem resolved so I can start getting better nights of sleep. And that's about the end of this recap video of the day. Maybe we'll talk a little more tonight about things. But I'm so happy. I found a feather again today. You know, that's the symbol of my personal philosophy. See, I don't really believe in religion, but I have my own. It's called philosophy. I got my book I've been reading. It's The Heart of Buddhist Teachings. I heard this is a really good book, and so far it's pretty simplistic, like almost like Dianetics in a way. You know, it talks about how suffering is actually, you know, a commodity in life almost. You know, because you suffer, you're accepted in Buddha's heart. If you accept your own suffering, or something like that. I've really just started the book, so maybe I'll have more to talk about that once I've gotten through the book a little more. And I got to charge up everything because everything is dead. The phone's on its last legs, and everything else is completely dead. Got a couple more stalks of corn tonight, and a bunch of food. I went shopping at the dollar store today and got all kinds of food. Checked my bank account. We're doing real good there, and I've really starting to learn how to save money. The main big thing is I'm not drinking beer. That is really helping because that's $10 a day if I drink beer. No, that's not good. So this is down, what I said, $1.50 a day. That's more manageable, and it's definitely helping my financial situation. I'm letting everything dry off. I got the rain fly in the tree. It's drying off a little bit. Everything was damp. Obviously, the quilt / sleeping bag is on top of the tent, so it wasn't wet, but it got a little moisture in it from the sleeping bag. Stuff sack was wet, and of course inside my stuff bags here, they're wet, and so everything in there just, you know, collected moisture today. So everything's drying off. The weather was absolutely gorgeous. It did rain a little bit today, but now it's not a cloud in the sky, and there is weather supposed to come in, and they do say the weather is supposed to get real cold in the next couple of mornings, like 40, 45 degrees in the next 2 mornings. So my cold weather gear is out, and I bought a pair of gloves so I can keep my hands warm, because that's always a big issue for me and my poor circulation, and especially when you're holding those handles in the wind all day, and your hands get very cold. So everything's set up for tonight, and I'm going to go take a shower and get back with you later, hopefully, and have a nice fire and just sit here. Maybe somebody will visit, I'd hope. Maybe I'll go visit somebody. Anyway, good night for now. Bye.